Hello, hello, and welcome back for another beautiful episode of Passion Unscripted. And for everybody who is watching us live, we are in a brand new year. So happy and magical 2025. All the best, right? And today we are just coming with more fun and more interesting topics to continue on everything what we brought to you last year. And just for anybody who tuning in and seeing us for the first time or for the many times, hello again. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm a manifestation star. I help people to manifest everything what they desire without any limitations because everything is in our head. And if you allow yourself to receive, you'll definitely have it. And that's me in the nutshell. And I'm here with my amazing and beautiful Dina Alexander, who is sexual awareness coach. Dina, how was your new year? How did you celebrate?
Hi, Irina. Fun day, Monday. I love it on Mondays because then
Mhm,
I see myself. I can help people around the world. You know,
mhm,
um, my New Year's. It was with family.
mhm.
The best, the way to open a new year. Um, I I'm looking forward to a 2025. The better than the year before. So yeah, who am I a little bit? I do think sex is the foundation for everything in the world that
Mhm.
you want in your life. So if you have a balanced intimacy in your home, in your family, in your bedroom, then I think every it's like a domino effect. That's how
Mhm.
what I do to help people to balance their intimacy.
Absolutely. I love it. That's awesome. And you always come up with this fun topic. And today we continue talking because our last episode, which was episode 47, if anybody missed it, we were talking about love after kids, something like that, right? So we were mostly focused on when we just had the babies and they are still small and the challenges that we are facing. And now we decided this episode is going to be more like, okay, we are the parents, it's already like past toddler stage. Let's see what other things we want to tackle in our love and sex.
Yes. Yes, I think this is a very, very important topic, and the one that is least addressed. I do think I want to highlight the points that are very important if in the mommyhood period, because especially for the mommies, going back to be that girl, that lady, that mom, that partner, it's not easy. And if you are properly guided, it could be easy. Okay, so I'm going to mention the points first that I'm going to address, and then I'll talk more on them. So I will address self-love and body positivity. I will address healthy relationships. I'm addressing sexual health and wellness, parenting and partnership, mental health, work-life balance. I hope we can touch every item a little bit. Empowerment and advocacy. I'm going to share some real life stories. Yeah, that's a little bit, and maybe I should add also, because I live on the island, and on this island we have a lot of cultures. I do recommend mommies to pick and choose which one um, matches your style. So we have that option here on the island. So
Mhm.
did I miss one topic that you think that we need to address, Arena?
No, I think as we go, we are going to see, what comes out. That's the beauty of it. I just like to go with the flow and see what's going to come up.
Yes. So the first topic I want to address is the self-love. We do use that. We do mention about that a lot, But body positivity, we don't really touch it as much. But
Mm-hmm.
as a mommy, as a after you got your child and it's in the crib, but your body is totally not the same. The skin, your
Mm-hmm.
body, your shape, your size, nothing is the same. So accepting postpartum bodies is crucial. Maybe beforehand you need to discuss or learn or teach yourself to embrace the changes, possibly changes in a positive way. It's essential for the mental health for the mom. You need to embrace them. Yeah, you need to practice self-love during these sessions. We do share a lot of tools on self-love. um, I think in this period, one of them that I recommend, you need to get to know um, the new you. You need a meditation, for example. That's the breathing technique. For example, you need to know about yoni egg training, because those pelvic muscles need to go back to where they were before, and these are muscles. So you need to just have the proper guidance. So, and maybe you should join the body positivity movement, because it will help you go through your stages along the way. So, what comes up, Irina? What comes up in you when you hear me talking about these?
Yeah, I think yeah, self-love and self-acceptance is super crucial. If you feel comfortable in your space, you exude that energy that everybody else pursue you in the same way, right? And the most important thing is to be feeling great inside, because when we feel great inside, then we can conquer the world. We are not tired. We can have that deep love. We can have a better connections, and everything again starts from us feeling good about ourselves. So that's where the role of a man comes into place, where they keep reassuring and they keep reinforcing that love, and that, you know, like, you are the best person for them, that no matter what your body looks, you are still that person who, you know, they are grateful for the child that you had with them, who sees you as a great mom and the wife, or whatever relationships you're having, right? But the idea is that you want to accept yourself first, and then you see that everybody else is accepting you, and if they are not, then they shouldn't be in your circle.
No, yes, totally
Mhm.
with you. And maybe I something came up to me when you were talking. I do tell to the ladies that maybe you should see yourself and give your stripes, because there are some stripes. Some women do stay with I don't know well, how you call it in English, but there are some stripes, skin stripes. Don't
Oh
how do
yeah,
you
yeah, like after yeah, stretches, yeah, it
stretch
stretches
marks?
the skin. Stretch
Stretch
marks,
marks.
yes.
So, and I think I have read that people go and tattoo those stretch marks in the form of tiger stripes,
Mm-hmm.
because these are like tigers go into battle, because the lions don't, the lions sleep, but the tigers, the women do battle, and they are left with scars. So it's not a battle having a child. No, I don't want people to think like that, but I do see it like you went through a phase in your life, and those marks is like a symbol that you have conquered, you went through it, and it should be seen like something beautiful and not something ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Another topic that I wanted to address is healthy relationship. A lot of communication. If you think you are not good in communicating, you need to access some strategies, communication strategies. Get advice, effective communication with your partner. What you just said, and loved ones. Intimacy, address those changes, talk about them. Don't ignore them, or say to yourself, no, I don't want to have sex, I don't want to have sex, because those are signs that things are not right. I'm not telling you that you should go and immediately have sex, but talk about it, communicate, get some tools. Having sex and healthy sex, intimacy after having your child is good for your mental health. It's good for your it will help you embrace your body imperfections. That will help in your body positivity. Okay. um, Another thing, the communication. You should balance the roles, the parenting roles, father, mother. We addressed it a little bit last Monday,
Mhm.
but I cannot emphasize. Um, um, I should emphasize more that I do think men should take more responsibility. They
You
have to
know
do
what?
more. Aha,
This is
tell
so
me.
true. This is so true because before we comment on this episode, I was thinking to myself, the most sexiest move the man can make is actually relieve a woman from some of her responsibilities. Whether this is okay, I'll go to the park and I play with the baby, not baby, with the child while you are getting some sleep, right? Or I, let's say, wash the dishes so you can take a bubble bath, or I massage your feet, right? Something, if you know, like the way I look at it, it's just kind of give and take.
Yes.
So if the man is more in that sexual energy because woman might feel exhausted, then the way he initiates it, like looking for the creative ways to
Yes.
relieve a woman from the stress, from the tiredness, and make sure that she is ready to have that intimacy with them.
I couldn't have said it better, Irina. I like that you emphasized it also, because I do think that some men do get scared because they've never seen a pussy like that, so sacred. But I think the men also should talk and communicate and learn, educate themselves that the pussy is very sacred, and you should treat it like that during sex, during intimacy, and after your queen had her daughter of her son. So I'm going to touch sexual health and wellness a little bit more. Okay. um, there are some challenges after postpartum sexual health. There are some challenges, and one of them is low libido. Okay, so a lot of women don't want to. They don't want to have anything to do with sex. And if you are like that, and I think you should reach out for help. I do have those clients around me, and I do help them get back into getting that those
The
endorphins.
desire, the
uh
desire.
Desire, the endorphins. You need them back. Okay, I explain it like this: if you go to sleep, you make sure that your dishes are washed,
Mhm.
kitchen are left clean, and it's not a culture thing. It's a hygiene thing. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
as a person, human being, hygiene. The kitchen needs to sleep, or when you go to sleep, the kitchen needs to be clean. And there's the reason why, because you don't want cockroaches, you don't want any insect, you want everything neat. So the same with your vagina. When you don't have intimacy, you don't have sex, there are no new blood streaming in those veins in that area, and then you'll get not only a symptom of low libido, but a lot of other things will come up. It's like a domino effect. It will at also affect your relationship as a woman towards your partner. So you should do your best to get those veins properly filled with blood, with yeah, you have to, you need to have those orgasms. Okay. Contraception, I think it's very important. You don't want to get pregnant again immediately after you had your child. You need to have or talk about contraception. Okay. um, you need to also um, explore how to bring more desire. We spoke a little bit about that, talking with a professional about having desire. But if you have that, you have libido, but you want more desire, there's a lot of information on Mr. Google, and so you just need to ask what comes up, Irina. What comes up during this?
You know what comes up? The kitchen. The actual kitchen. You know why? Because they also talk about if you leave like dirty dish, or even like like sometimes I know I can leave like a coffee in the mug that I didn't finish, and I just take off because I forget, because I have other things. They say that you actually leave that like the negative energy, right? So if we talk about that, we are always like experiencing positive and negative energy. So these things are producing the negative energy.
Yes,
That's why
absolutely.
it's so important. That's why it's so important to make sure everything is clean, everything is washed, the sink is empty. So that's exactly what came to me when we were talking about it.
Yeah, that's true. Um, I want to go immediately because the time passes by a lot more than last year. So let's go immediately to mental health. Mental health. You're laughing, but it's true.
Yeah.
Mental health after a child is the most important thing that for a mom. Okay, so there can be risk for postpartum depression. Okay, so you need to be aware that this you're not there is no reason why you cannot have it. Okay, you are a woman, you just got a child, you can get postpartum depression. And this can be, if you don't know what a postpartum depression is, some mom cannot even see their child, they want to kill them, they don't want that their child. So it can become so bad. So be aware of that. If you have that tendency, search for help. Not even a coach. So search for a doctor. Anxiety, stress management. You need to have some anxiety technique, breathing technique. Um, I've in the past I have shared the counting to 10 technique, breathing. That's the best one. It lowers blood pressure and anxiety. You need to learn how to manage your stress. And if you are listening to me right now and you something clicks, search for support immediately. Okay, there is no reason why you're not alone. Okay. um something came up, Irina, or can I continue?
Now continue, please.
Work life balance. For example, when I got my daughter, I wanted to breastfeed. Okay. um but at that time, we didn't have an office especially for breastfeeding like they have now. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about a lot of years ago. I'm not going to tell you, say 26 years ago. So they didn't have a special office with nicely decorated for moms to come and breastfeed or pump so that their
Mm-hmm.
child can have the breast milk. Um, so I had to do it in the morning, but with all the stress, nothing comes up. No, nothing comes out. So you need to to balance that going back to work, the work life balance. So nowadays, when I left the bank 7 years ago, they did have an office. They did schedule the time for the moms to go and pump the breast for the child to have their milk. um, Setting boundaries, that is very important, not only for when you are a newly warm mom, but for your daily life you need to have boundaries. But as a mom, you and your kid, you need to set boundaries and stick to them. Okay. One of my boundary that I had to uh, implement is, I don't go out at night. I didn't want to go out at night. I wanted to come after work, stay at home with my baby, and that's it for a couple of months. I didn't go to parties. I didn't go to birthday parties or whatever place I was invited. I I had a feeling that I worked during the day. My kid was at my mom's or in the kindergarten. So when I come home, I don't want to share it. I want to be with it. So
Mhm.
what comes up in you, Irina? I think
No, I think it's very important, especially when they are little ones. It's very important because they do want to be with us, especially if you are working. It's a different story when we are spending with them the entire day. Then I just remember when I had my daughter, I couldn't wait when my dad was coming back home, just like to give him the baby because I had enough for the day, right? But if you are working, yes, like you really want to be with your child. And I don't even think so that a lot of parents are ready to go out because after work you're already exhausted, and then like going up to the party while your child is there. To me it's like it's not my core value. For me it would be I have to be with the child because that's the whole point why I had the child.
yes, I'm totally with you. Yeah. Um, the time flies. Do you want me to share one more
Yes,
topic?
please.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, I do think that you need, when I'm going to tell a story about childcare support. Okay.
Hmm.
um, when I was um, pregnant,
Hmm.
I searched the island for childcare centers,
Hmm.
and I didn't call and make an appointment. I just um, visited them for me to get an impression, for me to have that feeling, that energy. And I do recommend that. Just go and visit and see and feel if you want to leave your child there. And I got some impressions, some that when I reached, I didn't like how the children were screaming, and no, I didn't like that sound. And not the one that I chose, when I reached, the children were playing, and they were laughing, they were having fun. So that is where I chose to to take my child after birth. So I think as a mom, you need to start your journey as a mom, as a woman. You need to start your motherhood journey before you get your child, before the
You
birth of.
have it, yeah. Hmm.
And then you will really, really enjoy this period. You can enjoy it if you start early. That's my recommendation. Okay, that's my topic for today.
Yes. So let's just give like a summary. What exactly, like when we connect love, sex, and motherhood, what are like, at least the three key elements we want to leave the audience with?
I the key elements. I think you need to start about thinking how you want to be a mommy at the before being a mommy, before having the birthing the child. And after that, you need to be aware that you need to have the right tools for you to go through those stages, because they are very difficult. That's what I want to leave the audience today with this topic. It's a very important topic for the ladies, and I hope you got good tools.
Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to add that for each its own. So whatever we are sharing, just take it, whatever resonates, and leave the rest, because everybody is unique and everybody's journey is unique and the experience. So if there is a time in your life when you feel like you just want to be on your own, you do not want any sex, just be open, like Dina's shared, just communicate, and you have all the rights to be by yourself without guilt, without shame, without the fear that your partner is going to look for somebody else. Because if that partner truly loves you, that partner would loves all sides of you, the dark sides, the light sides. And it's all about, like, if you are committed to be with somebody together, then you are there for good times or bad times. Something like that, just, like the lack of sex shouldn't ruin the relationship on a particular stage. We are not talking about, the entire life, but, like for certain stages that we go through, right? So if
Yes.
that person is understanding, if that person really truly loves you and wants the best for you, they come and help you and be the best support for you.
Yes.
Yep.
Totally with you.
All right. Awesome sauce. So we'll see everybody on the next episode. Thank you so much, Dina, as always. Lots of fun. Great way to start the week. And let's keep having the best in our love and our sex and in our life. Take care. Bye.